The whole experience has been fantastic for me, and the truth is to pull out any element would ruin the whole thing for me. So everything was important. Some of the highlights, I guess, for me was the worship. Just the worship experience, very intentional, and to know that someone cared enough about where my heart was when I entered that room and where I'd been on my journey, even on that particular retreat, to know the prayers I needed to pray, the scriptures I needed to hear, the songs that my heart and lips needed to sing. So that's been beyond moving for me.
And the practice of spiritual direction was sitting down with someone. It wasn't counseling, but it was really their working to listen to what was going on in my life and what God was doing in my life, and then asking me questions out of there that I can guarantee you nobody in the congregation had the courage to ask me, and really helping me sit with that and discover what was going on in my life, the places I needed to grow, the places I needed to confess, the places I needed to do things differently, and the places in which I needed to follow better.
And while this was not a spiritual discipline, I felt that the reading list alone, like I think I might have put forth the resources just for the reading. The reading spanned so much richness, breadth, and depth. And I'd read some of it, but not all of it. And I found it to be very rich. I felt in community as I read. That was very powerful for me.
Had I not had this experience here, I wouldn't have even had a category for that. I would have had no idea how to pursue that. It's like I knew that there was a way to do, I knew that there was a discernment way of doing things, but I had no earthly idea how that was done until I had been through this experience, and then could go back and actually talk with some sense of authority and information about what that would look like. So I see evidence of it everywhere.